Through setting up your Google Calendar with all of your courses. So right here I'm in Google Chrome and I'm logged into my Google account. I want to use the triangle over here on the right to bring up my Google Calendar, and then I also want to have up my Google Drive, so you're going to need both of those handy. Alright, I'm going to go back to my Google Calendar. The first thing we want to do is set up calendars for your courses. So if you look over here, I already have my three chemistry courses set up here. If I tap on the triangle to the right of my calendars, I'm going to create a new calendar, and this one I'm going to make for a 5th period physics class. And I'm going to go down to the bottom here and click Create Calendar. And you'll see that it may take a couple minutes for it to show up over here in your list of calendars. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and create a 6th period one, so you can see that you can do this for all of your courses. And again, they should show up here within a very short period of time. Alright, so once we've created those calendars, we need to import the events or each class period into those calendars. So I'm going to go to my Google Drive and we're going to go find these. So in your Google Drive, tap in faculty, or type in faculty/staff, and you should see a folder of faculty/staff resources, shared resources. Tap on that. And you're going to go down to Google Calendar Imports. So go ahead and double tap on that to open that up. There's a set of import files for the middle school and a set of import files for the upper school. So I'm going to tap on the upper school one. And you're going to see that for upper school, for each period, there are actually 2 files. One if you have an early lunch and one if you have a late lunch. Middle school will only show 1 file for each period. So being a science teacher teaching science building, I have late lunches. So for my 5th period, I'm going to tap on the period 5 late lunch, and I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to select download. So left click on download, and you'll see it downloading to here. Now this is a CSV file. If I left click on that, it's going to open that up in Microsoft Excel for me. And what I want to do here is change the subject of the event from period 5 to 5-physics. So this way, when I see it on my calendar, I know that it's the 5th period physics class. Now I want this to fill all the way down for all of the events. So I'm going to tap out of that box, click on it again, and then if you see the box in the lower right hand corner of that, if you mouse over that, and then you can drag all the way down, click on it and drag all the way down, and it will fill in that entire column. Don't worry if you make a mistake, you can always undo, or if you really mess things up, you can delete this and then download the file again. Alright, so now I've made the subject 5th physics, and I want to leave all the times and dates the same. I'm going to go ahead and use the X in the upper left hand corner to close this. It's going to ask me if I want to save that, so I want to say yes. It's going to pop up with a message. Just tap on continue here. Alright, now I'm going to go back over to my calendar, and I'm now going to import all these events into my period 5 class. So the way that I do this is I'm going to go down to other calendars down here below my calendars. I'm going to tap on the triangle to the right of that, and I want to import the calendar. So I'm going to import this into the period 5 physics that I set up. I have to choose the file. Now this file was in your download, so you want to find your download folder, and the file should be there, period 5 late lunch, and then tap on open, and then click on import, and it will tell you that you have imported 63 events. So you can tap on close. Now if I go to, let's skip the first week, the second week of classes, you can see that my 5th period class has been populated in along with my 4th, 7th, and 2nd period classes. I'll run through this one more time for the 6th period. So again, I'm going to go back to Google Drive. I should still be in that same folder with the import files. I'm going to select period 6 late lunch, right click on it, left click download, tap on that file. I'll bring it up into Excel. I'm going to change the subject to 6-physics. Tap out of that box, tap back into it, drag down to fill the subject column for all of the events. I'm going to close that, save, continue. I'm going to go back over to my calendar, go down to other calendars, click on import calendar. This one's going to go into my 6th period. I have to choose the import file. Again, this should be in your downloads, 6th period late lunch. Open, import, and imported all those events. You can see in the background they've already added there, close. And so now the 6th period has been added to my calendar. Notice it added it in the same color as my 7th period. You can change the color simply by going over to the My Calendars, and we'll make that a light, maybe we'll make it a purple. So it's a different color from your other ones. If you have any questions about this, just shoot me an email, stop by the tech office in the library, and we'd be happy to help you out.